network service of the NTA.
Hello and welcome once again to another new edition of your favorite program, Nigerian Movies Today on the NTA, Africa's largest television network. You already know by now there's no dull moment on this program. It's a promise we made at the onset of this program and we intend to keep it to the latter. I am your guide on the program, Lucy Ulugbe. We kick off this week's episode with Movie of the Week.
Our movie of the week is Dr. Bello, a Tony Abulu film, a Black Ivory Communications production and a mix of Hollywood and Nollywood actors. Cast: Isaiah Washington, Vivica Fox, Jimmy John Lewis, Genevieve Naji, Stephanie Okereke Linus, and many others. The movie tells the story of a boy who had a disease and later found out his ailment had no medical diagnosis. At the beginning of the movie, one could lose interest because of the lengthy montage, but the very captivating opening could keep you glued. Also very interesting and captivating is the natural way the Yoruba language was spoken.
This one.
Saturday.
Are you next?
Saturday.
I fell off okay, Dino.
Oh, Idare.
Okay, Dore.
Okay, Idare.
Okay, Dore. Hello.
5,000.
5,000.
5,000.
For what? Is this your car?
Yeah, this is my car.
No.
2,000.
2,000. 2,000.
3,000. Here comes this car. Oh, smooth. Oh, dagan.
However, there were some footage that were not complimentary, especially those from Lagos were not as beautiful as the American sides. The lead character, Dr. Bello, did not speak in any Nigerian language.
You say a man must be willing to sacrifice everything to a complete stranger. It's not your fault. You're just visiting America. But very soon, you will learn how to fend for yourself. Learn to take care of number one.
It should not be like that. The Almighty gives blessings to be shared with all, no matter the level of sacrifice, no matter the consequence.
This is America. This is not Africa. You can't go around helping all these people.
The movie is a must-watch.
Our film producers are improving every day. Next is Nollywood Tidbits.
Over the weekend, there was a press screening of a new epic movie titled The Antique.
Who are you and what do you want?
Here is the pot.
The producer spoke at length about the making of the movie.
It's been an epic challenge putting this piece together, and because it's a period piece, there's a lot that goes into the grading, the costuming, the casting and all that, because you need to get it right. We were not around 100 years ago, so it's important for you to do a lot of research to be able to come out with a classic piece as this. So this for me is a dream come true. This is a masterpiece. This is something I can exhibit anywhere in the world and be proud of my country.
Also, those present and featured in the movie shared their views.
The movie will go far and wide because of the quality of work, the tenacity and professionalism that has gone into this movie.
There were some scenes that we spent like hours and hours trying to perfect because we were deep in the forest, we were battling with the weather, we were battling with the insects, and everything.
Honestly, when Darasin sent me a copy of this, I was like, okay, I think you got a wrong picture. that wasn't me, but actually it was a good job. Very, very interesting, very stressful on set, but then again, it's one of those productions that you just can't refuse.
Basically, it's something on the scale of movies like Troy.
Very original, very cultural, very traditional.
and it's something you want to stick around for. And it's one of those stories that you can't just predict.
I was really thrilled at the fact that some stories from our antecedents could be brought to limelight, and it tells me that we have a rich heritage.
It's a good story, honestly, and also I like the cinematography and the sound. It's quite nice, and it's good to watch.
It's good, I like it. It promotes the culture of our people. I like the movie.
The main premiere will take place on the 19th of October. During the week, another movie premiere took place at City Mall, Ikeja, Lagos. The movie, titled Onikola, is a movie highlighting the detriments of circumcision. Cast, producer and viewer spoke on the new flick.
The film actually brought out a lot of things, advantages and disadvantages of female circumcision, which I myself didn't know until I saw the movie, you get. So I think it's actually educating and revealing of error of the past.
A whole lot is being said and done about it, but if Nollywood doesn't come in and the government doesn't come in, we're just going to have individuals standing alone, you know. So I'm kind of like giving an opportunity for the ills of female genital mutilation to be seen and, you know, give voice to the minority, you know, that don't have strength to face the force of tradition.
A lot of things came to play in the movie, and honestly, in my own opinion, we should stop it.
I think it's a nice movie, and it's passing a message across.
It's a film to watch and over and over again. It's something that many of our grandmas and grandpas should watch so that they can learn from their past.
Seeing the movie was a welcome and a reawakening for me, because I'd seen it before. I didn't know how it was. I was kind of like detached from it. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is school stuff. But seeing how people lived in that time, what they believed in it, and how they really, because the mother was so into it, she insisted on circumcising her daughter by fire, by force. It's sad.
Finding Fela is a story of Fela Anikulapo Kuti's life, music and political importance. This was the focus on the documentary put together on the life and times of Fela.
He has no fear to get thrown in jail every time a single comes out.
I have death in my pouch. I can't die. They can't kill me.
He was an original artist, made a form where there was no form.
There are so many aspects to Fela's life. Fela was a multifaceted person. So you cannot get all his life in one documentary. There has to be several documentaries. There will be a documentary that will just go about, it will be about him and his women. There will be one that will be just about his music. One about just his politics. You know, so there are so many parts to Fela's life that you can't get it all in one documentary. But as documentaries go, this is a very good job, I think.
Fela was very misunderstood, and a lot of people, it was not until he died that they started actually seeing what Fela was about.
Still watching Nigerian movies today. On our exclusive guest segment this week, our guest is an actress, presenter, voiceover artist, movie producer, online blogger, and a model. You'll meet her if you stay glued to your TV sets.
Our exclusive guest for this week is Judith Audu, an actress, a TV presenter, model, blogger, and movie producer. Judith Audu came in contact with acting at an early age with stage plays during her secondary school education, and later joined theatre groups while at the university. Born into a family of 5 in Navy Town, Ojo, Lagos, Judith attended Navy Town Primary School from 1988 to 1993. She proceeded to Navy Town Secondary School from 1993 to 1999 as an art student. In year 2001, she obtained a diploma from the Nigerian French Language Village in Badagry, and in 2005, she obtained a Bachelor of Arts BA in French from the University of Lagos. After her youth service in 2008, she went back to the University of Lagos for her master's degree in Public and International Affairs. While at the University of Lagos, she was a member of the campus playhouse, where she took part in several stage productions and later became a member of the theatre group Theatre 15. There, she was groomed and learnt the rudiments of acting from trained professionals and worked alongside TV personality Denrele Edun, actor-comedian Kofi, and director Wale Oguntokun. Judith Audu got her first role in 2004 as an undergraduate on a small-screen TV series, One Love. In the same year, she registered with the Actors Guild of Nigeria. To her credit, Judith has featured in several movies and TV series such as Switch, Yes I Do, Four Walls, Life is Beautiful, Emerald, Seekers, Burning Space, Tinsel, and so many others. She recently produced her first movie titled Not Right. She is said to be focused, intelligent, highly disciplined, and always ready to take on new challenges.
Welcome to our guest discussion segment on Nigerian movies today, and we have a female guest in the studio. She is Judith Audu. Welcome to the program, Judith.
Thank you.
Good to have you on the show.
It's good
you
to
look
be
good.
here. Thank you. You do too.
Thank you. All right, Judith. So, how did you start acting?
My journey into the industry is funny because I was a very shy person when I was growing up, and but I always used to admire broadcasters on TV, and I thought one day I would want to be like them because they always look beautiful. If you wanted stars, you look at them. But I didn't know how to go about it, and I didn't think I would be able to. So as time goes on in school, I was in drama club, I was in a lot of clubs, I would go, and then when it's time to start acting, I would pull back because I can't face people. I was so shy that if I make a new hair, I always walk with my face down because I couldn't dare to stare at people. But then as time goes on, after secondary school, I think it was after secondary school, I then felt I really wanted to start acting. A friend of mine then who would now go around looking for, I liked Regina Asker and Liz Benson, so we would go to Dolphin Estate because she was staying at Dolphin Estate and we'll be waiting to see her so that maybe we would ask her, how can we start acting? But well, that never happened. And then when I got into French Language Village, as time goes on, we started acting our books, French literature books, and then that's how that started building, and then I became a model, so that also built my confidence.
Oh, you're also a model?
Yeah, I model too, so that also...
How do you manage all this?
Oh, well, acting comes first. Acting is my first priority, the others are secondary. Okay. So whenever acting gives me small time, I find time to squeeze the rest.
The others.
Yes.
So when you chose acting, was there any challenges you faced from families or friends?
Oh, not really. My family are very supportive of whatever I do. They encourage me and motivate me in whatever I tell them I want to do that makes me happy, as long as, of course, it's not something illegal, which I've never tried to do anyway. So they are very supportive in my career. They're my #1 fan.
Okay. Now, blogging is a very demanding job.
It is.
Likewise, acting.
Yes.
How do you manage both of them?
My blogging, it's not really professional like that. That's what I say, but a lot of people don't want to agree because I blog a lot. What I do is I profile actors. I don't do gossips. It's when you do gossip, it's actually very lucrative because you have to say the news as it happens. Because when you don't say it as it happens, then you don't get the hits and traffic to your blog. But I profile actors and then I write about entertainment here and there. So it's not really like the others that are very, that are choking, that you have to really do immediately. So mine is a different journey. It's different. I have 2 blogs actually. Okay. I have a blog where I profile actors and then write about entertainment. And then I have a blog where I write about food recipes. I'm a foodie. I love to cook. So those 2 I do whenever I'm free and not so busy with work. Because when I'm on set, I like to concentrate and do what I have to do.
Now you're married.
Yes, I am.
And you're an actress. How do you combine both of them?
I try to find a balance between my work life and my personal life. And I know family comes first in everything I do in life. So I try, if sometimes I have to be on set for a month. Like when I was shooting Switch, I had to be in Sierra Leone for a very long time. So sometimes you're out of your workstation, so you just have to find talk to your spouse. We are always talking. In fact, he's the one encouraging and motivating me to really focus and stay in the industry. So if there is a situation like that, if I get a script like that, I actually ask him first.
Okay.
Like, oh, I have the script, but I would have to be away for this amount of time. What do you think? Should I take it? And then when he says yes, if he says no, then of course I won't, because
take it.
no, because I can't compromise. I can't compromise my family for work, for my career.
Good one.
Love you so much.
Linus, I always enjoy to see your performances.
Thank you, baby.
Because I know that you don't have any intentions for me.
No.
Fake promises, pretentious lips.
No, I serious.
And actions with with deceit.
Baby, see, I love you. Zenge Yerebo, La Sanga Yereba, Sende Bo Shadara. Lord, we thank you. Lord, we honor you. Lord, we magnify you. Lord, we glorify you. Thank you, Lord, every spirit of poverty, every spirit of downiness.
All right, so tell us about you producing movies. We've talked about acting. Let's talk about you producing movies. How many movies do you have to your credit?
I've done two actually. I was in Denmark recently, and I did Obodo Denmark with my friends. But Not Right is the one that is out. Obodo Denmark is still in post-production stage. I just started my company called Judith Productions, where I intend to. It's a different segment. I have a segment where I'll produce normal films and TV series, and then I have a segment where I'll address social issues and things bothering people like cancer and stuff like that. So we started first with domestic violence, and that gave birth to Not Right. It was also my first try at writing, actually. I wrote it. So I wrote and produced it to, I didn't want to start my first production with something big. I wanted to start with something small so I would learn, make my mistakes, and know what not to do.
Learn from your mistakes.
What not to do when I want to do a bigger project. So Not Right was my first production, and it's actually been getting good reviews. It's been doing well, surprisingly.
Any awards yet?
Oh, it's gotten 3 nominations.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. We got Best Short Film nomination for the recently concluded Abuja International Film Festival. We got Best Short Film for Bon Awards. It will be held in Port Harcourt very soon. And then we also got Best Short Film for Nollywood Movies Awards. So, yeah.
Good luck, Judith.
Thank you.
Good luck. I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
So tell me, who is your worst critic?
I don't know yet. Yes. I really don't know yet.
For real?
Yes. I really don't know yet. I seem to have been on a good list. I haven't gotten...
That's a good one.
Yes, so I kept like, okay, I think
We hope you manage it very well.
I hope so too. I hope so too. And I thank God so far it's been good.
All right, so what's your memorable moments in the industry so far?
I have a lot of memorable moments.
Can you share one with us or
because sometimes I feel, oh, this is the most memorable, and then another time another one will come. I think for now, the most recent will be when my film Not Right got screened at the Goethe Institute and Lagos Film Society Film Festival. And Not Right was the only Nigerian film in the category. There was African films, but done by Europeans. And then when Not Right was about to come on, I almost covered my head like, oh God, I hope, because it's been really good quality film so far, and then my film is coming up, so I was just really just there. Hope I wouldn't have sound issues, hope I would have, and when the film finished, and I had good senior filmmakers talking about it and encouraging me and saying really nice things, that really made me just tap myself and say, oh girl, you did well.
Good job.
So I think that day I walked with my head up high, like, okay.
Don't make it too high.
Oh,
so
of course
it won't
not.
leave
No,
your neck.
of course not. and it was the first time I was really proud of myself, and I was really happy about it.
Thank you, Judith. So finally on the program, what do you have to say to the upcoming ones?
I always say this to people: don't go into acting because you are bored. Don't go into acting because you don't have any job to do. And don't go into acting because you want to be a superstar or because you want the fame and all the glam that comes with it, because you would not last. Unless you have the passion deep down and this is something you want to jump out of bed every day to do, this is something you really love to do, then go into acting. And when you do eventually go into acting, know that humility, it's never overrated. Always be humble, be very hardworking, and take correction from people. Take critique in a very good faith, because when people are criticizing you, they're not criticizing you because they want to bring you down. They're criticizing you because they want you to become better at what you do. And never stop training yourself, because you can never know it all. You know, every day we'll learn. And whenever you're on set, try to tap from your other people, especially your senior colleague. Learn from them. Don't take any opportunity for granted.
Thank you so much, Judy. Thank you very much. Short time, but we've had so much to learn from you.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, you've had it all from Judith. She's a presenter, producer, actress, and also a blogger. And you've heard it from her. Be humble and always accept critique. It will take you far. The show is still Nigerian Movies Today, and it continues right after this time out. Don't go anywhere. Next on our lineup is 5 interesting movies to watch.
Our 5 interesting movies to watch this week are Married but Living Single.
Woman, can we go home?
Patrick, but the party is not yet over.
Can we go home?
Patrick.
I said, can we go home?
Native Fowl.
You give her our boxer. You will our motor. I just say na human beings na in the year they talk. I don't know say na fowl.
See wahala o. I want to chase again, na trouble.
So it's a this one why they talk. Now you dey hear the blow grammar since. Oh you play with your paw.
Mama Zobam. You know boss. You want give me go for.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Don't try that rubbish with me. I don't be that guy when you dey super there. Basically.
Girl of Destiny.
Mommy Lola.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome, sir.
Mama. Hello, Timon. Oh, the mama mo. Ogele akuko butere ga.
Mama mo ni ako.
Ama go gene kwani mom. Ami. Bano nyole. Hey. Mama. No.
Baba ka lo bula lo je na ba bu lo kan kore ihe ni le Bye ba o lo.
Esa bia chenye. Bia na te afa mo bia.
Ebola, an awareness on the dreaded Ebola virus. I'll take my chances.
If Idara does not become the next priestess in our land, there shall be doom. Our newborns will die, and our crops will have no yield. Don't forget. Bet. What?
No!
Hey, listen. Idara will become priestess. The gods have spoken.
And they will be disobeyed.
Welcome back. We are moving on to another interesting segment, Searchlight on Nigerian Stars in Diaspora.
This week on Nigerian Stars in Diaspora, our searchlight beams on Caroline Chikeze. Caroline Chikeze is an actress and film producer. She was born on the 11th of February 1974 in London to Nigerian parents from the eastern part, precisely the Igbo tribe. Caroline Chikeze is one Nigerian star making it big in Hollywood, having grown up in choice areas of London. She has so far featured in over 30 films and has found herself in prominent Hollywood movies and television series. She has starred in films like Eragon, Acorn Flux, Breaking and Entering, The Supernatural, and The Touchwood. After her role in Hobley City, Casualty, and the award-winning British film Baby Mother, Chikeze handled her first major role as bitchy Sasha Williams in Asif in 2001. Her other television works include 40, Judas Kiss, Free Fall, and Brothers and Sisters. Caroline Chikeze appeared as Lisa Hallett, a member of the secret organization of Touchwood, who had transformed into a half-human, half-Cyberman in Cyberwoman. Caroline Chikeze also came back to Nigeria to play the lead role in a Nigerian movie musical, Inale. Nigerian Movies Today wishes Caroline Chikeze more success in her profession. Always be proudly Nigerian.
A Nollywood moment this week between Bukky Wright and Fathia Balogun. Who amongst the two is the most celebrated Nollywood actress?
They do two different things. They are actors, and I would rate them differently. So
the two of them, they are actually on point. They're very good, and you know, comparing the two of them, they are good in their own two different ways.
I'm an advocate for uniqueness. I wouldn't say anybody is better than any other person because God in his infinite mercy and wisdom created everybody with their own unique touches.
For me it would be Fathia Balogun. She interprets her role more better. Bukky Wright does a good job too, but there's this air about her as in it looks as though she's a bit pompous with the role, but Fathia Balogun goes down and really gives you the act, and she really interprets her role.
I prefer Bukky Wright because she's more grounded when it comes to Nollywood movies compared to Fathia Balogun. And when I watch her movies, I think there is this act of perfection when she acts, and I think she knows what she's doing, and she acts it like it's like a normal life scenario. And I think I prefer her more because she knows her grounds and she's very well grounded.
For sure, I know you'll be yearning for more of that. But that's where we draw the curtain on this week's episode of Nigerian Movies Today. Until next week, when we bring you another bigger and bumper package. Be good and bye.